all this.
Just, I'll ad-lib every once in a while.
Yeah, right, yeah, sure.
Oh, is that how you want me to sing it?
Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, fine.
One more time.
Were you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording all of this.
Just, I'll ad-lib every once in a while.
Yeah, right, yeah, sure.
Oh, is that how you want me to sing it?
Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, fine.
Okay, that's enough of that. Good evening, everybody, to both of you that are watching right now. This is Bill. You're watching Bill's Box of Sound, and I was not planning on making a live stream tonight, but just for the heck of it, I'll do it. Reason I wasn't planning on doing a live stream is because I'm watching my grandson tonight. Now I just want to be available for him, and well, Judy's in the other room, but she has mobility limitations. And if I am needed, I have to make myself available. So I'm going to be on the air for a little bit. Hey, Shane Rocky, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. So, gonna try something new this evening. By the way, the music that you were hearing at the very top of the broadcast, some more stuff that I did with Spudlock back a billion years ago. And it was a tune called I'm Recording, which is almost a completely improvised cut, but not really. But yeah, just a little ditty for your pleasure. I play my own music on these live streams so that I don't get tagged uh, and have my videos pulled down for any reason. Let's see, gotta make sure that I got everything here correct. So just in case I need to hear myself. So another new thing I'm going to try tonight is I'm going to use two cameras. Ta-da! Now, I got my phone right here, and I've got my computer right here, so you can see me from both ways. So, you know, you've got the back of me here where I've got my drinks, and you got the back of me right here where I got my records. So I can do both of those things. Or if I want, I can just take it. Okay. I got to put my audio back up. Let's see. How can I do this? Hang on a second while I figure out how to keep the audio from this microphone going. Oh, killing everything here. And have the audio from my microphone still going, but the visual from my camera. So let's do this here. Let's see. No. Let's see. I'm still new to this. Ooh, wait. Nope, that doesn't do that. I should do these things more often so that you guys can figure them out. Oh, I see. Solo layout. There we are. And my audio is still there. So if you can still hear me, type phone in the chat. Come on, let's do it. Hey, Chief Dancing Ostrich. Good evening. How are you? Good to see you with this new experimental thing. So somebody type the word phone in the chat. Ah, good. 3 of you read it at the same time. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Excuse me for coughing. Last time that I did a live stream, some guy commented that you should not leave the frame of the picture or cough without editing your live streams or remixing your stuff, because that really deters from your live stream. Although he didn't even say it was live stream. It's just edit your videos before you put them up. Don't cough during your videos. And it's like, dude, it's a live stream. I can't help it. And if somebody talks about a record and it's off screen, I'm going to go off screen and get it. So, sorry, buddy. So, now when I'm doing this, I cannot see the chats in the chat room. So I will go back to the chat room in just a few minutes so I can react to all of you a lot better. But what I'm going to do is I got some record mail today, and I am going to share it with you. I'm going to do a live unboxing. Yes, I know, you're very excited. Let's grab a Sharpie. A black Sharpie, not a red one. I'm going to block out my address here. Okay. So this way I don't accidentally put my address out on here. So, what I've got here is I've got a package from Burning Shed. Let's check that out. Ta-da! And what happened is I ordered some stuff from Burning Shed. I got 2 Porcupine Tree albums. I got the CD single by Colin Moulding of XTC fame with his new song, The Hardest Battle. It's just a single. And I ordered the vinyl of the Andy Partridge EP, My Failed Songwriting Career, Volume 2. Because I already have Volume 1, and I wanted to have it on vinyl. So they sent me the 2 Porcupine Trees. They sent me the Colin Moulding. And then they sent me the CD of Andy Partridge instead of the vinyl. Come on. So I contacted them and I said, hey, tell you what, I'll pay for the CD because it's inexpensive. Why don't you just issue me a discount code for the amount of the CD, so that I can buy the vinyl and get that much off of it. This way you guys are still making some money. And they said, don't worry, we'll just send you the LP. So that was very sweet of them. So let's see what we get. See if it actually is that. Gonna cut this open. And once again, thank you to everybody who typed the word phone in the chat, so I could make sure that the microphone is indeed working. You know, I should do a live stream one of these days. Oh wait, I'm doing one right now. And I'm gonna be asking for questions later on. So if you've got some questions for me about anything, about music, my collection, hot topics in the vinyl community, I'll be more than happy to take them on. Let's just take this and just throw it over there so I can trip over it later on. Very well packed. Bubble wrap. And this does not come in shrink wrap, which I believe is pretty commonplace in the UK. Records don't come in shrink wrap. They either come naked or they come in a plastic bag. And there's not even a sleeve on this. This is packed like a 12-inch single. So this is Andy Partridge, My Failed Songwriting Career, Volume 2. And it's on black vinyl, 2 songs on each side. Pardon me. And check out these labels. Very cool. There's side 2. And here is... Oh. No, wait. That was side 1, because look at the little hand giving you the one finger. And then on here, you've got, whoa, 2 fingers up. Very nice. So, cool. I will have to clean that up and get it in a sleeve. And this one's not as good as the first volume, but it's still pretty good. Andy Partridge, what an amazing songwriter. And he deserves every little bit of success that he can possibly get. So that's one unboxing. Let's see. Second unboxing. Where's my Sharpie? Oh, this is something I've been waiting for. All right. This one's coming from, take a look. What does that say? Club Bastardo. So, if you're a fan of this band and you've gone online to check out their merch, you know who I'm talking about. You know what band this is. And you're being good little boys and girls and siblings, and you are not typing anything in the chat. Very good, because I'm not looking. All right, let's open this sucker up. Okay, is this glued shut? No, just the one little thing here. So happy to get this. As soon as I found out this is available, I pre-ordered that sucker on the spot. Hang on. Get this box out of here. Bam! Primus. Conspiranoia. I talked about this in one of my other live streams. And the B-side, one of these tunes already has a video out for Follow the Fool. And the third song is Aaron on the Side of Caution. And You know, I think that all three of these songs are about stupid people, shysters, uh, people that are trying to pull the wool over our eyes. I'm not going to get too political about this. I think you can fill in all the blanks. Um, but this is just an EP, three songs. Conspiranoia is 11 and a half minutes long. Follow the Fool is less than 4 minutes long. And Errand on the Side of Caution is 4.5 minutes long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I always do with new records. I'm going to take off this sticker here because I save those. Let's see. Oh, and it includes a digital download as well. Very nice. That's smart. Let's take this off of here. And sometimes these stickers are damned near impossible to remove, but this one, no problem. So let me stick this over here for a minute. Take off the shrink wrap. Oh yeah. And here is the inner sleeve and the lyrics. I've got to situate these lights so they don't produce as much shadows. And here it is on white vinyl. I don't know whether this is 33 or 45, but we'll find out. There's side A. That's side B. And there's side A. Conspiranoia. So now this says that there is a free download included with this. So I'm looking for a download card. Don't see one. Let's look inside here. Oh, there is a card. Excuse me while I exit the screen for a couple of seconds. Okay, I'm not going to show you the code because I want this so I can play it in my car. So, very nice. Primus, Conspiranoid, the new EP. And waiting for more stuff to come out. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn off my phone cam and go back on, first of all, I'm going to go back onto double screen so I can talk to you directly. So let's say goodbye to the phone. Go back to full screen here. And let me get off of this here. Nope. StreamYard. Okay. Exit. Okay. And that's that. All right. Let's take my phone off here. That was pretty neat. Using your phone as a second camera. So, how y'all doing tonight? My refreshment of choice is Diet Coke with black velvet. So now what do I do with that sticker that I pulled off of the Primus record? Here's what I do. I'm going to go and get an inner sleeve. Because before I play this record, I am going to clean it, and I am going to put it in a nice clean inner sleeve. But I will take this sticker that was on the front of the album, and I'm going to place it on the inner sleeve here. So that way I save it. Ta-da! So a little tip for you vinyl aficionados there. All right, well, let's take a look at what's going on here. Once again, hello to everybody out there. Hello, Ruben A. Charlie Anderson, hello. Dollar sign, dollar sign. Oh, I'm sorry, that's SS. Let's see. Do local electrical codes allow you to have a breaker panel mounted that high? Yes, I am in a basement, SS. Yes, my record room is in the basement, and I'm surprised that you're the first person who's asked that question. And let's see. Ruben wants to know, any Blue Train pressings? Any interest in the Tone Poet? Which one or both? Good question. I appreciate the question, and I will answer. Now, so that I don't offend anybody, I'm going to exit the screen so I can go and grab my 2 copies of Blue Train and show them to you. I am the most inconsiderate live streamer ever. Okay, well, I have 2 copies of Blue Train. First, I've got a stereo copy. A stereo copy that came out, let's see, this was put out in 1993, and this is a direct metal master version that came out. This is way before the current regime of the owners of Blue Note. This is back when Capitol Records wasn't owned by Universal. Back when Capitol was actually one of the big labels. And it's got this label here. And stereo version of Blue Train right there. Actually, I haven't yet vacuum cleaned this one and put it in a proper sleeve, but I shall do that. Now, that's the first copy of Blue Train I ever got. And the other copy that I got is a mono. And this is from Music Matters Jazz. Sorry about the noise. I know Vinyl Richie hates that. And this is a mono copy of Blue Train. And it's got this stuff here. And this is going to be the same pictures that are inside of, I believe, the Monotone Poet. I'm thinking of buying the stereo version, which has the second record of the outtakes and alternate tracks, because then I'll have a Music Matters that is just as good, if not better, than a Tone Poet. Although I know that Kevin Gray has said that his signal chain from the time that this was cut to his current system has improved. He's always making improvements. And Jorge thinks that the pictures are different. They may have the same, they may have some other pictures as well. And that's yet to be seen. But you know what? The important thing is the record itself. So this mono copy is unbelievable. I'm not going to rebuy my mono copy, but I may get the 2 record deluxe. Not just because it has the extra music, but it does have more pictures, and it has an essay from Ashley Kahn, who is like Mr. John Coltrane when it comes to writing books about him. As a matter of fact, I've got a book here. I'm going to leave the screen. Got a book here by Ashley Kahn called The House That Train Built. It's given to me by my mother in 2008, 1 year before she left this planet. Back to questions. How long have you been collecting Zappa? I've been collecting Zappa since 1974. And you'd love to see more vinyl, huh? Band from LA would be great. Well, Charlie, haven't you been watching my videos? I've been showing you stuff. I mean, I've showed pretty much every single Zappa album that I have in my Zappa vinyl. I do have a playlist of all my Zappa oriented videos. Get yourself an adult beverage and some snacks and sit down and start playing that playlist. You will enjoy it. But if you want to see all the copies of Just Another Band from LA that I have, I'm going to show you. Let's see. Because I've got 3 of them. Let's see. The first one that I have sorry, Rich, this is the first copy I ever bought. Gosh, I think that I was still in high school and I graduated in 77 of Fillmore. Oh, band from LA. What am I thinking? I didn't even read your stuff here. But anyway, I'll show you this anyway. This has the original Bizarre label. And relatively recently, I found this at a record show in Columbus, Ohio. I've got a radio station promo. Opening that one up with the loud noise. Everything's the same except for one thing. It's got this, it's banded differently, and it's got the white label promo on it. Also, side 2, which has Willie the Pimp Part 2, it doesn't fade up. It's a cold beginning. And that is pretty damn cool. So, all right. So, I've also got, which I showed in my review of the most recent Zappa box, Mother 71. The 3 record Mothers at the Fillmore East, June 71. More information about that will be in the video where I reviewed this. But to answer your question, Just Another Band from LA. That album is right here. This album I definitely bought when I was still in high school. Had my friends over to listen to Billy the Mountain. They thought I was nuts. So here's the cover. And there's the inside gatefold with Cal Schenkel. And there is the back. And here is the inner sleeve from Bizarre Records. And of course, the Bizarre label for Billy the Mountain. Ha-dee-ya-dee-ya, ha-dee-ya-dee-ya-da-dee-ya-dee-ya-da-da. We get this back in here, and I'll continue answering your questions. Now, SS, in answer to your question about couldn't you just hook up another record player and hear it in stereo? Coltrane's Blue Train is one of the few albums, there was only like a period of 6 months where Rudy Van Gelder, who recorded Blue Train, was running two separate machines, a stereo machine and a mono machine, and the mix was just a tiny bit different. So there are differences between the mono and the stereo Blue Train. So, and there's a lot of people that want to hear the differences. So that I believe is the reason why, um, and in celebration of the 65th anniversary of Blue Train, and now it's eligible for Medicare. This is why they're releasing it like that. So I don't think it's going to be a good idea to release a lot of Blue Note titles in mono and stereo. I think I don't think that that's going to be that much of a thing. Now, if they want to release like a mono version in the classic series and the stereo and tone poet, or maybe just do a limited edition of it, that might be cool. But I agree that if you are listening to an old jazz album that was recorded in the 50s and you've got like saxophone over here and bass and drums over here and and piano like somewhere over here, and it sounds like there's two different things going on and the stereo mix is distracting, yeah, hit a mono button if you've got it. Some people don't have a mono button, but you may be able to find something that can split it into mono where you can press a button or flip a switch and do that yourself. That is your own preference. So, um, do I like Trout Mask Replica? Is Captain Beefheart weird? Yes, I love Trout Mask Replica, Jorge. That's a great, great, great album. Hello, Mooney the Looney. And and yeah, Jorge, it was very interesting that Joe Harley decided to do a stereo, as Ron Rombach didn't like it originally. I guess Ron Rombach is not part of the picture now because Don Was has hired Joe Harley to do this. And also because the Music Matters one that was done previously was done in mono. That's over and done with. If we're going to do a tone poet, let's make it in stereo. I think it's a great idea. And I think the big reason why they're doing it grandiose like this is because of the 65th anniversary of Blue Train. And SS says, I'm no audiophile. Well, if you like having a good sounding stereo and you love music, that's it. You know, I don't buy my records to show off my equipment. And I buy my equipment so I can listen to my records, and I buy my records so I can hear them. And you know, and I'm sure that the Analog Productions version was great. It says Jorge says they heard the Analog Productions version and decided to go mono. Eh, that makes sense as well. So that's good. So I'm going to talk a tiny bit about the MoFi controversy. There was that Washington Post article that came out the other day. Um, a bit sensationalist, don't you think? I mean, for us in the vinyl community who have been reading about all this crap since July 14th, and as I explained last time, I was out of the country from the 8th to the 18th of July. So I had no internet access, no cell phone access, and no telephone service. So I was pretty much incommunicado, and I came back, and there's all this pandemonium and controversy about the mobile fidelity thing, which I'm so sick of right now. It just boils down to this: mobile fidelity uses their own secret sauce that they've come up with to make their records. And the engineers at Mobile Fidelity do it because they believe that this way they can have the most control over the sound and make the best sounding record in their approximation. The fact that they have been a little shady about it and not telling people that there were digital steps involved in taking old analog records and putting them out like these was a bit deceptive. And fortunately, they are now going to be a lot more transparent. They're already starting to be transparent. You bring up something on their website and it'll say whether it's an analog or a DSD and what kind of DSD original it is. And Jorge says, what do you think about the Abbey Road half-speed master? Well, that was done a long time ago. It's not bad sounding. I kind of like the original better. And if I could get myself an original UK version, oh, that would be the best. But I also really liked the remix that they did for 50th anniversary. I think they did an excellent job on that. And yes, it is digital, but they really cleaned that up. And they really restored the bottom end, made the drums sound good, and they tried to duplicate the original mix as much as possible. I think they did a great job on that. Let's see, was that Diet Pepsi and Black Velvet, says SS? It's Diet Coke. Make no mistake, just for the taste of it, I do dig Diet Coke. I am not paid, although I will accept money if you give me some. Not a Diet Pepsi fan myself. I love Diet Coke. And the reason that I drink Diet Coke instead of regular Coke is because I'm a diabetic and I don't drink sugary drinks. Black Velvet is a whiskey that does not it is not overly carbohydrate heavy, and I like the taste of it. So I have a little bit of that, and I don't get myself blind ass drunk, and everything's good. But no reason to apologize. If you like Pepsi, you like Pepsi. If you like Coke, you like Coke. Hey, no problems. And what does Jorge say? He says, wish they do Revolver and Rubber Soul, as I think they will benefit most as the stereo mixes are panned. That would be really interesting for them to do that. I don't know. I mean, it seems as though when they say, we're shutting the doors on the vault, no more Beatles stuff, and then they come up with some more stuff every couple of years. I think they like money, and that's why they're doing it. But the good thing is they're doing it the right way, in my opinion. Now, there's those that really do dislike the Beatles remixes. I'm totally up for that. I think the biggest crime that was done for the Beatles re-releases was taking the 2009 remasters and using the 44.1 16-bit digital masters to make the stereo records. That was criminal. But then again, they're the Beatles. If you search long enough, you can find yourself a decent copy of an original, clean it up, and it sounds pretty damn good. That's just my my opinion of that. But yeah, Revolver and Rubber Soul cleaned up nicely. I mean, the monos sound great. I don't have a mono of either of those. Or maybe I do. Let me check. Excuse me while I exit the screen. And cough. Oh my God, he's coughing again. Let's see, Revolver and Rubber Soul. Okay, here's what I got. I've got a new, improved, full-dimensional stereo American copy of Rubber Soul. Ah, you get it, SS. Where did Bill go? What did I miss? You didn't miss a damn thing. Excuse me. I have to drink some more booze with Diet Coke. Okay. Stereo copy of the Beatles, Rabbi Saul or Rubber Soul, and I believe that there's an outtake for what is it? I'm looking through you. There's like a false start on that, but that's the one I've got of Rubber Soul. Oh, and I've also got a mono copy of Rubber Soul. Okay, so I don't know which one it is, but one of these has a false start on I'm looking through you. And then I've got Revolver. Now this is the UK version in stereo, but this is one of the 2009 remasters. So that be that. You know, there's going to be re-releases coming out forever, and I'm waiting for the announcement of the Jethro Tull stand up from Analog Productions. That'll be cool, but I'm wondering what else Chad Kassem's going to announce. Also, very happy that to hear that Michael Fremer has started up his Tracking Angle magazine again, and he's going to have a big online presence with it. He's still making videos. I think I mentioned last time that Analog Planet, which is what he used to be making his videos on, is no more. Analog Planet is owned by Stereophile Magazine. Michael Fremer is going to be writing for the Absolute Sound magazine, so now I got to start reading that again. And his new site is trackingangle.com, and his new YouTube channel is Tracking Angle as well. So if you don't know that already, check it out. And I got another question from Jorge. It says, do I have the Stones in mono box? No, I do not. But I did buy all of the DSD CDs, Super Audio CDs, when they first came out back in the very early 2000s. So I've got my Oppo, what is it, CDP, it's behind my computer. I've got an Oppo Super Audio CD, Blu-ray audio, DVD audio player, and that one is good. It fulfills my Super Audio CD needs. I'm also looking forward to Pink Floyd's Animals coming out with the surround sound remix. Very excited about that. Okay. Where do you keep your records that you collect? Do you have these cool boxes? Not too sure if you understand. I am going to be making a couple of videos soon on a room tour, and also a device by device of my audio chain for my system, because I forget who he was talking to. Michael Fremer was doing a video. Oh, I think it was Michael 45 RPM, and Michael 45 RPM. What I mean, Michael Fremer said that if you make videos about vinyl records and you talk about the sound, then you owe it to your audience to let them know what equipment you are listening to. And that's a really good point. So I'm going to make a video that details my turntable, my cartridge, my phono preamp, and the equalizer that I use with it. an integrated amplifier, a preamp that I use along with my audio interface that goes with to my digital stuff. I do have a tuner, and I do have a digital disc player. So that's that. All right, let's go down this stuff. All right. It says, Jorge, where do you keep your records that you collect? Do you have these cool boxes? Bill likes his in his basement. Well, no, Bill keeps his in his basement. Well, that's because up until recently, I had other people living in the house, and this is the best room to keep my records in. I've got another room, which is my TV room, and that's where I have like about 3,000 CDs. But this room here, I'm pretty much almost completely exhausted as to the records that I can store in here. But recently, within the past couple of months, we became empty nesters, so I may be able to store my various artists and my soundtracks, my comedy records, and my Christmas records upstairs. So that'll give me more room. I've got about 5,000 albums or so, and that's how I like it. Um, let's see, you've got the Beatles mono box, and you pre-ordered the Stones box. Good for you. Yeah, that Beatles mono box is special, especially the book that comes with it. Very nice. I call my wife other people too. Well, no, my wife's a permanent fixture in this house. Um, my daughter and my grandson used to live here as well. They recently moved out, um, and they were taking up a lot of room upstairs. But now we're recovering the house, recovering each room individually. My wife's going to have her own room for her stuff, and my wife likes me having my vinyl habit. We got a good balance going on there. I know that there's a lot of guys that they have much more expendable income, and they're also single. So hey, more power to them. If you're not married and you don't mind, enjoy your records. Records are cheaper than therapy, and usually a lot more enjoyable. Let's see. Oh, there's somebody. Two Sticks. Dude. Very nice. I love your videos of your record collections. And, what I wanted to make a video doing my XTC collection. And then I said, wonder if there's any other XTC collection videos out there. And then I found you. And man, I am not worthy. You are the Lord God King of XTC collectors. With every single album and 12-inch and 7-inch in other countries, and like, goddamn, Two Sticks. I love the stuff that you do. So, thank you for chiming in. And great, and Hartford GP. Oh, yep. I have no doubt that you have those. And thank you for the compliment about the basement. It is a fun place to be late at night. I'm usually up till about 2 a.m. listening to music here or watching videos. I'm still catching up on a lot of things. Am I collecting the Acoustic Sound series? Well, could you be a little bit more specific? I like acoustic sound stuff, but I'm not collecting everything. I did get the two Steely Dans, as you saw in a recent video. Pardon me. And I've been trying to pick up some more of the Prestige pressings that have been coming out. But I don't collect everything that Acoustic Sounds comes out with. I'm not huge on vocal jazz, so I haven't been getting the Ella Fitzgerald things. You know, if something comes out that I know I'm going to like to listen to, and I'm going to play it more than a couple of times, Yep, I'll buy it. I'm a sucker. I'll buy it. Mm. Oh, here we go. Oh, very cool. Yeah. Says, got a thank you bill for my Zappa appreciation. I've been collecting them. Very nice. Anything I can do to help. And oh, this week I started my Devo series. I did a video on the Devo studio albums. The next video I'm going to do on the Devo series is for the live albums. And then I'll start doing singles for both CD and digital. I don't have a great collection of of Devo 45s, although I used to have a lot more. They get lost over the years. So I there's some Devo cassettes that I used to have. Can't find those anymore. Although I did find one thing. This will be shown in a future video. Look at this. Mark Mothersbaugh, music for Insomniacs. And you notice that we've got spade, diamond, club, heart. What the hell is this thing? Well, this came out in Japan. And it is a cassette. And there was this instrumental music that Mark Mothersbaugh did called Music for Insomniacs. Very cool stuff. And he came out with a couple of CDs a long time ago. But this is the original release of Music for Insomniacs. And there is a deck of cards in here that feature Mark Mothersbaugh. It's got every single card in the deck, all 52 of them. With him wearing sunglasses, regular glasses, with him wearing different clothing. Check that out. He's smoking. Got the hat on for the queen. He's got the other hat on for the king. And then check out that suit for the ace of clubs. So that's just a very cool thing that I got there. I thought I had lost that, but I did find that. But sadly, I thought that I had a copy of the Devo Easy Listening cassette when they did easy listening versions of their songs, and I lost it. But I do have different CD versions as well as vinyl versions. So I'll be showing all the Devo stuff that I have, anything that I do have. And yeah, I did give a shout out to Michael Pilmer, Devo obsessed. So he's the Lord God King of all Devo stuff. But then again, he collects the stuff officially on behalf of the band. So if you're into Devo, you better be into Pilmer, or else you don't know what you're doing. So let's take a look at this one. Charlie Anderson says, been a fan of Zappa since the early 70s. Recently discovered Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Have the complete discography now. Brilliant. Very good for you. Personally, I'm not into Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. I've tried to. I've listened to a few things, but he just doesn't hit it for me. But then again, long time ago, I was amazed that people who were Zappa fans were also Grateful Dead fans. And I tried to get into the Grateful Dead, and I just wasn't having it. I was listening to, the old joke was, what did the Deadheads say when the drugs wore off? Answer to that question is, man, this music sucks. But then, back in 2015, when they did the Fare Thee Well tour, a friend of mine sent me a link to a half-hour video where they did St. Stephen. And all of a sudden, I got it. I just understood Grateful Dead. and I liked it. And I started collecting Grateful Dead records, and I started collecting Grateful Dead concerts. But then I got to a point, and this is just within the past year or so, where I have reached my saturation point as far as Grateful Dead shows go. I've got all their studio albums, and I've heard enough different versions of Friend of the Devil and the other one, and and whatever. Excuse me. So, still love the Grateful Dead, always will, but I'm not going to collect that 24 record boxed set like some people have. Um, so, maybe someday I'll get into Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, but so far, no, that's lost on me. And Jorge, getting back to your question about the Verve and Impulse and that stuff, I got a few of those. Now I've definitely got the John Coltrane ballads. I picked up that big improvement over my original version. Uh, Picked up the Coltrane. I picked up the new Love Supreme. I did a video on that where I compared four different versions of Love Supreme. Um, I picked up several of the Impulse ones, including Oliver Nelson Blues and the Abstract Truth. That's excellent. And let's see here. What's this? You jammed with Bill the drummer? That's cool. That's damned cool. That's wonderful. And so, Jorge, what musical instrument do you play? Are you a drummer as well? Huh? Huh? My short side music career. What's your instrument, Jorge? That's what I want to know. What is your instrument? Give you a few seconds because I know that there's a delay of about 15 seconds here. Waiting, waiting, waiting. We're almost coming up to the 1 hour point, folks. SS, I have a feeling that Jorge's typing right now so we can find out what instrument he plays and why he had a short career. Speaking of my sad career, mine's sad because I really haven't exposed myself that much. I've been taking some old cassettes. I'm transferring some things to 96K 24-bit, and I'm going to be assembling an album of my old band Spudlock soon. I'm going to find a place to master it and get it pressed, and hopefully I can get it pressed and distributed during a not so hot part of the year. So what we got here? Let's see. Okay. Very nice. But what do you play? Oh, you're a guitar player. Okay. Very good. I'm a drummer myself, but I play all sorts of stuff. And you sing as well. How about Tom Waits being an acquired taste? Oh, step right up. Step right out. Everyone's a winner. Bargains galore. How do we do it? How do we do it? How do we do it? Volume, volume, turn up the volume. I do dig Tom Waits. I've dug him ever since I first heard him. I got Small Change. I've got Bad As Me. I got several albums. I've got Rain Dogs. I like Tom Waits as well. So we're coming up on 1 hour, and I don't have long live streams like other people do where they go for 3 or 4 hours. And I just wanted to come on, do a quick unboxing, talk to you folks here. And I do really appreciate you tuning in. Hit the like button, please. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. And I really do appreciate everybody. Hope you have a great week. We'll see what happens this next week. I'll try to give people a bit more of a warning next time I do a live stream. I think I have one more question here from SS that says, "That was fun, Bill. Next Saturday, same time?" I don't know. I can't guarantee. I'm going to try to do an 8 or 10 p.m. Live stream. Hopefully, I'll have some more fun stuff to tell you. But I will be working on some more videos, more Devo videos, some equipment videos, a room tour, and other stuff. If you do have questions, let's see, do I have that thing here? I do have a email box that I have made just for my channel. It's boxofsound@mail.com. Also, if you comment on any of my videos, it does go directly to me, and I usually try to comment on all of those things. But if you've got a suggestion for a video, a question that you want answered, write to that, boxofsound@mail.com, and we'll make it happen. So once again, really appreciate everybody. Hope you have a good evening. If it's hot in your area of the world, stay cool. Or if you like it hot, more power to you. But either way, had a great time. Hope you did too. Keep on listening to music. I raise my glass to you. Have a good night, everybody. I'm going to start playing that song again that I played at the beginning of this live stream. And the name of this song is I'm Recording.
Were you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording all of this.
I'll ad-lib every once in a while, though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, sure.
Oh, is that how you want me to sing it?
Yeah, that's
Like
fine.
that?
Yeah, fine.
Thanks a lot, everybody. Good night.